Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren with your greatest ever show, right?
Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly.
Talk us through what happened tonight in that huge uppercut, 6th round, 1 second to go.
What happened, I think Tyson definitely stamped himself or confirmed that he is the best heavyweight of his generation, by far. And he would be a great heavyweight in any generation.
Did the fight play out as you expected?
Yeah, I mean, I was asked, as always, what your prediction is before the fight. And I said all the way through that I think it'd take him 6 or 7 rounds, he'll break him down, and he'll stop him. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he's very smart what he does, Tyson. Excuse me, he's got a fantastic jab, and he just broke him down with a jab. Some good body shots, and put him out of his stride. He just couldn't get any rhythm going because Dillian couldn't get any rhythm going because he wouldn't allow him to. And then caught him with a phenomenal punch.
Were you expecting another sort of one-punch knockout from Tyson at the end of the Wilder fight again?
I thought he'd stop him. You know, I really did feel he'd stop him. That's what I said. I didn't think he'd go the distance.
In terms of Dillian Whyte, I mean, at times it looked like it got a bit rough and dirty in there. Was that his best chance?
That's his best chance. You know, he's never going to outbox Tyson, is he? So what's he got to do? He's got to get in there, try and rough him up and land his shots. But it didn't work. Tyson's too smart for that.
And that ring walk, I mean, iconic.
It was great. I've got to watch it back because I was walking out with him, so you don't really get to see it. But we put a lot of work in that. Listen, we're the ones who started all these ring walks. You know, going back a few years ago, all those extravagant Nas walk-ins and so forth, that was us. You know, that's what we put all those together, and we got it all going. So that's how it's now become the norm in boxing.
Was that Tyson Fury's last fight?
Well, that's what he says it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. I mean, he's the guy. He's going to make a decision. I'm not going to try and change his mind whatsoever. His choice. It's his choice what he wants to do.
And if that is his last fight, how will he be remembered?
Well, the best heavyweight of his generation, and one of the great heavyweights, without a doubt.
Did you get emotional at all tonight, Frank? Did you get a moment to take it all in?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I get emotional. I get emotional. It sounds stupid, a little bit emotional for him, because he's such a, as a fighter, he's such an honest fighter. He's so smart, and it's a pleasure to work with him. He's been a joy.
Some of the things he just said there in the post-fight press conference, he says, I gave you everything. It really does sound like he's gone.
Yeah, well, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. And he has given everybody everything. I mean, those fights against Wilder, I mean, they were brutal fights. Well, 2 of them were brutal fights. I mean, the other one he'd done a job on it. But they were brutal fights.
Can Dillian Whyte come again and become a world heavyweight champion?
I've got no idea. I have no idea. That his handlers have got to sort that out for him, haven't they?
It became more amicable in Fight Week, though, between the camps. It was all very respectful. Could you see yourself working with him in the future? You've got big heavyweights.
With who?
With Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, we got some guys there for him to fight. No problem. No problem at all.
We've just done a little face-off, by the way, between Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker backstage. Talk us through that fight. I know it's not completely done yet, but it seems to have been sort of soft announced. What can you tell us?
Well, I'm hoping we get it done. Obviously the time difference and his manager, and they're working on that to get it over the line so we can get it on in July.
And that'll be a huge fight, another big statement for the heavyweight division.
It's a big fight, it's a great fight, it's a good fight for Joe. Joe's been chomping a bit, unfortunately he broke his wrist, so he's been out for a while. He's ranked number 1 and Joe Parker's ranked number 2, so it's a fantastic fight.
Before I let you go, just a quick word on some of the undercard fights. Nick Ball was one of boxing's best kept secrets. Well, the secret's out.
Well and truly out of the box. I mean, it was a phenomenal performance by him. He really did extremely well. He's a tough little character, and I'll tell you something. He's relentless. He's relentless. He's got some engine on him. And Isaac, he tried his hard to come back. Terrible cut, but I thought Nick really made a statement tonight.
Tommy Fury, multiple knockdowns and 6 rounds in the bank.
Yeah, that's good for him because he got that injury. He's been out for a long while now, and it's good to get the rust out of the cobwebs out of his system. And hopefully now Jake Paul will step up and show us what balls he's got.
Well, he has been active on social media, and there's been something said. He said, well, Tommy only fought in front of a half-empty stadium. That's what he's having
Well,
a go.
it was half empty. It was. There was 46,000 people in there.
Not bad, is it?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
Frank, sign us out. Give us your final reflections on an iconic night in British boxing.
For me personally, selfishly for me, it is the best event. I've been involved in some great shows over the years. I've been around a long time, so involved with great fighters and great fights. But it was just phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and the public came out, and I knew they'd come out for Tyson, and they did.
Congratulations on a great show.
Thank you.